Alright guys, jumping right back into League for Dark Matter and Gamble. We're going to be in round 5 this time. We got the Kilka Beasts going against the Guado Glories. We're going to be taking on the Albed Sykes, and the Ronso Fangs taking on the Luca Goers. So we have Noi in the goal, Nav in the field, and we've just been... We've been winning. It's been brutal, honestly. A lot of the games have just been absolute domination. So we're just continuing that, really. I don't know, not much to add besides the absolute, you know, decimation of our opponents. That's all we're really adding here. You know, no big deal. So I'm going to push right side here. I'm going to try to get Zazzy Guado a goal. I think that's the way to go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, we do have to contend with Dotto now. That's actually a threat. And Dotto can definitely steal the ball here. So we're going to have to play very, very cautiously, depending on where Dotto goes. Because Dotto at this time, I think his speed is, I want to say it's like 70s to 80s, if not higher than that, like depending on his level, because he gets insane speed later on, so it's definitely nothing to disrespect, I guess I'd say, because I don't want to lose to Dotto and his insane just like swimming around the pool. We'll see what they do. It's definitely going to be challenging. Nizru cannot stop us, and we're going to go up 1-0. That's good. That's a good start. It's so tough because I like to shoot with Zazzy Guado, but if Dotto's over there, it's looking a lot more grim than it normally does with actually getting the ball to Zazzy. Grave in the midfield, gonna go for the no break pass. Definitely not a great idea, but you know, everyone's got to live their dream, right? We're going to try to swim away. Dotto and net. Oh my gosh, they have so many fast forwards. It's ridiculous. We're just going to pass right to Zazzy. I was going to say I'm going to try to set it up so that Zazzy's a little bit closer, but I didn't really anticipate Nettis being a factor there. So that was definitely a surprise situation when Nettis also jumped in front of us. All right. So Nizru gonna use Super Goalie, not gonna be able to stop it though. Invisible Shot's just too good. Then Grave with the ball is gonna be pushing mid again. This isn't a good idea. I mean, it's just so unlikely to work. It's kind of like, what are you doing, man? So obviously Nav's gonna get the ball. We're gonna kind of push down here. This is gonna get risky because the speed is the factor. They're so quick. So we're just gonna pass right to Zazzy Guado and see if we can escape Nettis and Dotto. They're not making too much of an impact in terms of like the encounters they're in, but the fact that they're forcing the encounters is what makes it more difficult. The fact that they're just putting us in this situation where we got to shoot here. The reason this is bad is if it doesn't go invisible, then we just don't make it, which is obviously not ideal. That's not a good time. 20 shoot at that distance. I mean, that's just not gonna get past Nizru. So basically, every single shot we do with the invisible shot, at least, it's kind of like a 60% chance of making a goal. It's kind of the way to look at that. Just because it's got a 60% chance of going invisible, I guess you'd call it. But yeah, now Guado going to tackle through, and then we're going to just push up. I think this is a bad idea. Maybe? I don't really know. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of torn on like my actions now because of the speed of the team. This is looking a lot better than I did last time. So even if this doesn't go invisible, we're probably still in a good spot to make it. And I think we have just enough time to do it. Damn, the grip gloves. Oh no. I didn't anticipate that. I should have paid more attention at the time. That's all good. We're going to go into the second half. We get a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. Obviously, we're not getting too much experience compared to the last week, but it's kind of good to level up our forwards as well, which is what we're kind of doing here. Zazzy Guado actually taking the lead away from Gira for highest leveled forward. Oh, he's not highest level, but he's got 3 more experience than Guado right now, from what I saw. So Zazzy's kind of the dude to beat, so to speak. So we'll encounter Nettis. The annoying thing is, I think we just have to encounter and then just tackle through. And I don't know, the reason it's annoying is because like sometimes they can force multiple encounters, and that's just kind of awkward. So we've got to have all these multiple encounters. We'll let Nettis tackle through a bunch, and then we get to a forward. Because we're faster than the average team, with around like 70 speed on each player, we are able to avoid those multiple encounters. But if we were at 60 speed, I think we would have to deal with all that, all those encounters and such. Looks like Garrett is able to score though, and we're going to go up 4-0. I mean, at this point, this is a 1 game. Like this is, it's over for him. But you know, we'll continue. Great, gonna be in the midfield encounter, gonna get tackled through, we're gonna pull away. Perfect. This is actually really, really good. Because Knob's faster than any one of our players, he's able to get Nettis even farther away than anyone else is. So he's kind of the ideal person in that situation. And we're just gonna have Zazzy do another shot here. No big deal, just another shot. Does not go invisible, so Nizru is able to stop it. That is the negative. If it doesn't go invisible, there's just a high likelihood that they're able to stop our shots. It's not like guaranteed because we are fairly close, but it's definitely better to do a level 3 shot at that point than it would have been to do an invisible shot. Just from like a stats perspective. Obviously, if it goes invisible, that's a completely different situation, and at that point, it is better to do the invisible. But it's tough to judge because it only gives 3 shoot when you do the invisible, and obviously a level 3 shot gives like 7 shoot, so it's a lot better. We're still coming up short on the invisible. It's not a big deal, and we are still able to make it there, which obviously it's not impossible to make it. It's just much more unlikely. So Grave with the ball is going to be pushing midfield again. He really likes pushing midfield. He really likes losing the ball. That's for sure. He does actually retain the ball. If one of our players doesn't touch, they could get past us. Looks like that is a dream though, and that is not the way it's going to go. And then Zazzy with the ball. He is just any point in the field he can shoot. Invisible's too good. Oh my gosh, I think the shot's broken. We've had the last 3 not go invisible. So Grave will claim the ball with a minute left. They definitely could take some actions and get some goals here. Or a goal, I guess, is more like it. But it's going to be difficult. And Grave encountering the defenders, going for the shot. I mean, it's just a recipe for things not working out well for them. It's definitely not the action I would recommend taking, but they got to do what they got to do, right? That's kind of how it goes. And then we're going to pass between Pa and Ada, just get a little bit more experience. I mean, we're 5 points up. This game's over. There's no real reason to go for another shot. Mostly because we don't have enough time for it to go invisible, and we don't have enough distance between Zazzy and the goal to make him shoot a regular shot and make it. I mean, to that fact, we don't have enough distance for Gira either. But yeah, that is going to end the game, and it is going to be 5-0. So a little bit of experience for the opposing team, a little bit of experience for us. This is definitely a much more balanced experience game than we normally see. Noi Guado leveled up, level 58, more catch, attack, endurance, HP. It's good stuff. Zazzy Guado now level 80, now truly above Gira Guado in the levels. Got more HP, endurance, pass, shoot, attack, and catch. It's good to see. Looks like Blapa's contract with the Kilika Beast has expired. He's going to be staying for about 23 games. We're going to also see Abusa's contract expire. Abus is also staying. Deem's contract expired. Deem is staying. So everyone's pretty much staying. Zamzi with the Luka Goers is gone. Keeping now with the Luka Goers. That is definitely a bad idea. Zalat's contract with the Albert Sykes. He's staying for 3. Okay. So Kill Gabeast take out the Guado Glories 7-3. We take out the Albert Sykes 5-0. And the Ronso Fangs win 1-0 against the Lucan Goers. Not too bad. And that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.